What's up, guys? Today we're gonna be making another video of 20 facts about Angel Villalobos, 20 more facts. If you don't know who he is, that's me. That's me, baby. I wanted to make another video like this so you can learn something new about me. We all have some type of uniqueness in all of us and, you know, different traits, so might as well share what, you know, I have for you guys. So the first fact would be that I'm really into jumping and stuff. Like I'm really into like that parkour type stuff. I like to jump over things. I like to jump a lot. I like to not necessarily run, but you know, if there's an obstacle I want to jump, you know, I like running towards that situation. I'm not really a big fan of team sports, and I'll get to that in a minute. I'm not too athletic. I just like to do parkour related type stuff, you know, using your whole body as an exercise. Second fact is that I hate team sports. I say this because I just don't like team sports. Hockey, soccer, basketball, football, whatever it is, I just don't like it. I mean, sure, it's fun to play it here and there with some buddies, but it's just not my cup of tea, you know? Whenever I want to play a sport, I want it to just be me dependent on myself. I don't want to rely on other team members, you know what I mean? So if I was playing a sport, I'd rather it be not a team sport than a team sport, because team sports, I don't know, just kicking, throwing, hitting a ball, whatever it is. I mean, I don't really see what's the whole point of that. Whenever somebody talks about a Super Bowl or, you know, a World Cup of soccer or something, I don't know, whatever it can be, I just be like, okay. I'm not interested in any of that at all. It just sucks. Me personally, I just like to do sports that aren't dependent on other people, like martial arts. You really do have to put in your best effort, because what you put in is what you get out, and at the end of the day, the thing that you're relying on is yourself. Third fact would be that I just really hate onions with my life. If it's on tacos, you know, if it's sliced onion pieces or whatever, I mean, it's fine. If it's gonna be sliced, I mean, I'm completely good with that. But if it's some big rings of onions, I'm not gonna like that. Good example of omelets. I don't like omelets that have so much onions. Like, it just really sucks. But hey, that's probably just me. Fourth fact would be that I really hate modern technology. And you know, everything that's in the room, everything I'm using right now, it's made out of modern technology. But this is the thing. This doesn't apply to every single piece of technology. It mostly applies to, you know, cellular devices. I love technology. I grew up with technology, but the thing that I don't really like about modern technology is it gets worse and worse. iPhone 7, why would you remove the headphone jack? That's stupid. Samsung Note 7, whatever it's called, it explodes. Don't get me wrong, technology, it's improved a lot. I just don't like hearing like 18 people at school with Bluetooth speakers, you know, in their pockets blasting the music. And I don't like people being crunched over on their phones like that. You know, I just never liked that. But maybe that's just me, I don't know. And then with modern technology, you got a lot of counterfeits. You got billions of brands of hoverboards, light up shoes. You got a lot of that that's just all fake. There's these two apps I used to have on my phone. They have some really generic counterfeit things. Like, it's just so, wow. The whole app, that's all it is, just pure counterfeits. Fifth fact would be that I'm just really big into camera, audio, and lighting. All I have in front of me right now is my camera, my two softboxes, and my microphone, which is like right here. And all of this is nice and all, but there's always things you can do to make them better, and I'm just a big fan of that. I always like to get as much light as possible with having the lowest possible ISO on my camera. The fifth fact would be that I'm a big fan and enthusiast in cameras, lighting, and, you know, using mics and all that. I love doing this stuff. It's pretty fun, especially whenever I do it for YouTube. That's the best. What else can I say? I love messing around with lights. I love, you know, playing with my mic. I love playing with the camera, especially. It's really nice to, you know, learn and just have fun. The sixth fact, I have eye twitching problems. And not because, you know, I was born with it or whatever. It's just that with modern technology nowadays, you got really affordable 1080p displays. Whenever I'm at my computer, I video edit, I Photoshop, watch YouTube videos, whatever, all 1080p, blah, 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 blah. High resolution, baby. That's all I rock. See, the problem is here. I stare at this 23-inch 1080p display pretty much every day for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hours. It gets higher and higher, and I've been doing this for quite some time. The same goes for whenever I'm playing on my TV, 32-inch 1080p Samsung. I keep my distance. For the TV, it'll usually be maybe like 4 feet. For the monitor, it'll probably just be 1 foot or two. So I'm not too close to it, although it does suck since extended periods of times, you know, your eyes will wear out and you just start blinking like, oh, like that. If you know me in person, you probably see me, you know, do my little eye twitches. That's because, you know, I just stare at 1080p displays all day, baby. Oh yeah, and if your mom or dad ever tells you to back away from the screen whenever you're using your computer or playing your video game on the TV, listen to them. Please listen to them. It really goes a long way. It's nothing crazy though. I can still go like a full day without, you know, not twitching like this. I can still go a day without excessive blinking. It's just that I might get a little too crazy sometimes. Whenever I'm really tired, I'll start blinking a lot, but it's all good, you know, it's nothing major. There's some days where I won't blink a lot, and there's some days where I'll just be completely normal with my blinking. It all depends on what I'm doing and where I'm at and how tired I am. Seventh fact, I'm a very independent person. If you don't know what independent means, it means that you rely on yourself. You don't rely on others. I don't like to rely on other people because if they fail you, then you gotta have a backup plan. And 99.9% of the time, the backup plan is me, since, you know, I'm already independent. So if something goes wrong with them, you know, I got myself. Eighth fact is I really hate helping out people who are ungrateful and unthankful and disrespectful. I've helped a lot of people in the past who are liars, who are disrespectful, who are ungrateful, don't even say thank you. And I really hate those people because they're just not grateful. That's what their life is gonna be. I hope they grow up one day. I mean, you might be like, oh, you're still young, Angel. You gotta grow up too. Well, yeah, but, you know, I've matured enough to know what's better and, you know, the decisions and just having good manners. In the past, I've had a lot of people asking me to do, you know, little video shoots, little photo shoots, little favors, everything of all kinds. And, you know, sometimes I'll say yeah, sometimes I'll say no. Usually I'll steer towards the no nowadays. If you're a family member that I know very well, that I get along with very well, I mean, I don't mind. But if you're just a friend, person who barely knows me, that's just gonna use me, I mean, I'm gonna hate you for the rest of my life. Just keep that in mind. Number 9, I mind my own business. I mind it very well. Number 10, I take care of money very well. I'm not rich or anything. Everything that I buy of just anything, whether it's a bag of chips, once I see that $1.50 or once I see that $500 deducted from my bank account, I'm just like, oh, I'm broke. I'm completely broke. That's what I really like about myself. I just manage money very good ever since I was young. And my mom, she has the same trait as well. So I'm guessing I got that from my mom. Since my dad and my brother, they kind of tend to just blow their money away. But I mean, my dad, he saves money. My mom, she's a master at saving money, and I'm happy to have that type of trait within me. Number 11, I am a very trustworthy person, and I can keep secrets very good. I've had quite a few people, especially this one girl from my old school and a couple other people, they've told me some really deep things that I've never ever told anybody. So if you watch my videos, if you are a local person, or even if you just want to talk over the internet or something, I don't know, you know, contact me. I'm a very good listener. I'm a very good person to talk to. I just, you know, keep it real. If you want to tell me something, I don't care if it's illegal or not. I don't care if it's, you know, about your life or whatever. If it's anything, I'll always just keep it within me. I can keep secrets. I can keep really deep things. I will never tell anybody unless you want me to tell them. Just keep that in mind. If you need a person to talk to, I'm that guy. And if you need a person to, you know, keep secret, I'm that guy. Number 12, I don't have many friends. There's a reason for this. You gotta keep your circle short. I truly don't have many friends. I'd rather take one person I can really trust rather than 200 people that I can't trust. Number 13, I don't think you can see it right here, but if I shave my mustache, you would be able to see it. Maybe you might be able to see in this video because I shaved my mustache just a couple weeks ago. The point is, when I was 5 years old or so, when I was very young, I, you know, was drinking some soda out of a can and I sliced myself right here. It's a long slice, and thankfully I'm a male, so I can grow a mustache over that. But that thing has been there and is going to be there for life. If you ever see me without a mustache, which is pretty rare, then you'll probably be able to see it. Sometimes in these videos, you might be able to see it, just barely though. Number 14, I love chocolate. I prefer chocolate than anything else. If I'm gonna buy some cookies, I love chocolate. If I'm gonna buy some ice cream, I love chocolate. If I'm gonna buy candy bar, I love chocolate, especially Crunch bars and the Hershey's cookies and cream. Number 15, I suck at math. And I'm not saying this because I got an A- in math. I'm saying this because I truly do suck. Once I got into 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, freshman year, sophomore year, I just did not understand a single thing in math. And until this day, it's just been like that. I'm just not a good person at math. My parents will never understand this. I'm just not good at math. They were never good at math either. My brother isn't good at math. But everybody around me, they seem to be really good at math for some reason. I'm just like, what? And even though if they say they're bad at math, they got a B in math, I'm just like, dude, man. In simplest terms, I'm just not good at math at all. Geometry, algebra, pre-algebra, whatever it is, I'm just not good at it at all. And that's just how it's always been. And that's what's pulling my grades back, so it really sucks, but oh well. 16, I love video editing. Right when I'm done making this video, I'm gonna be so happy to put the files in my computer and edit it, add a little background music to it, make sure this blue wall right here is true blue, not extremely blue, but just has a little tint of blue. In post-production, all that good stuff, blah, 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 blah. I just love doing it, and once I render the video, it's exciting. I get to push it onto YouTube, and then you guys can see it. It's awesome. Video editing is pretty fun, and a lot of people will never understand this. If you're doing work for other people, you're not gonna like it, but if you're doing it for yourself, it's really fun. It's really fun. 17, I hate mainstream music. I say this because I don't like to listen to the #1 hit song on the radio. I don't like to listen to the same song like a million times. I don't like when people do this. They bump the most mainstreamist music ever that somehow makes it onto the radio, and then they claim to be that it's the best. I really hate mainstream music. I like to listen to music that is unique, that's just not gibberish. I love to listen to music that's unique and that actually sounded like it took time to make. Number 18, I am super shy. I'm very shy. A lot of you guys might be like, yeah, I'm shy too, but you know, I can manage to be in the audience of 6,000 people and have no problem. Well, with me, I'm shy. Yes, I'm very shy. I'm just shy as a person in general. If I see a cute girl, I'm gonna be shy. If I, you know, want to introduce myself to new people that I don't know, that I don't think that I'll fit in with, you know, I'm not gonna be too confident now. If I want to stay after school for some help from a teacher, I'm just really shy. And it gets to the point where my heart, it'll be pounding so hard and so violently that, you know, I might sound like this. I might have a shaky voice. A lot of people might say, don't think about it. But that's just stupid. Try going outside in -14 degrees with shorts on and a short sleeve. And try, you know, not thinking about that. It's your body telling you that, you know, this is not time for summer. Same thing for whenever I do a class presentation with people I'm not familiar with. It's my body telling me that you got an audience to look at. You got an audience to entertain. You better do good. Your heart's not cooperating. I hate people who say they're shy, but they're not. Number 19, I love video games ever since I was a little kid. But I will say this, I definitely do miss the days when video games were actually good. Make video games great again. I'm no crazy gamer like I was back then, but here and there I'll play some games, of course, whenever I'm bored, whenever I got a lot of free time. Number 20, I love the vibe of winter. Winter's cold and all, and it sucks, especially if you're driving. The thing is, for me personally, I just love the vibe of it overall. And temperature change really makes a difference, especially when you got your heater on. You just feel more relaxed. You feel like you have more time to do things. There's less distractions, especially outside. The vibe of winter is just nice. So that's it. 20 facts about Angel Villalobos. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed it. Hopefully you learned something new, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good night.